Long ago, before the rivers forgot their songs and before the birds lost their respect for the tortoise, animals lived in harmony. The tortoise back then had a smooth, shiny shell and walked with pride. He believed himself cleverer than any other creature, cleverer than the lion, swifter than the hawk in mind, and more persuasive than the parrot's tongue. One year, a terrible famine struck the land. The rivers dried, the soil cracked, and food became scarce. The animals began to suffer, losing weight and strength. Even the great elephant walked slower than usual. Then, news came. The sky people were hosting a great feast, a celebration beyond the clouds. They had sent an invitation, but only to the birds. Each bird was to bring a special dish, fly up to the sky, and enjoy a feast of endless food, music, and laughter. The tortoise, upon hearing this, became desperate. His stomach growled louder than his pride. He wanted to go, but tortoise had no wings. When he approached the birds, they laughed. "You, how will you fly?" But tortoise, ever cunning, replied, "Are we not all family? I may not be a bird, but I have a bird's hunger and manners for the feast. Let me join you." The birds hesitated. They knew tortoise was sly, but after much persuasion, they agreed. Each bird donated one feather, and tortoise crafted himself wings. As they prepared for the journey, tortoise suggested, "To honor the sky people, let us choose new names for the occasion." The birds agreed. "I shall be called All of You," tortoise said with a grin. No one questioned it, and up they flew. They arrived in a dazzling kingdom of clouds, music, and light. The sky people welcomed them with joy. "Welcome, noble guests. This feast is prepared for all of you." Tortoise stepped forward. "I am all of you, and I accept this feast with gratitude." Before the birds could stop him, tortoise sat and devoured everything. The roasted yam, the grilled meat, the fresh fruit, the honey. He left behind only bones and empty pots. The birds watched in silence, stunned and furious. "Where is our share?" asked the dove. "The feast was for all of you," tortoise replied. "That is me." The birds had had enough. One by one, they took back their feathers. The wings tortoise wore fell apart. He could no longer fly. He begged, he pleaded, but the birds left him behind. Alone in the sky, the tortoise panicked. He looked down at the earth far below. Then he spotted his wife, Mama Tortoise, outside their home. He shouted down, "Wife, bring out all the soft things, blankets, mats, pillows. I'm jumping." But the wind twisted his words. Mama Tortoise heard, "Bring out all the hard things, mortars, stones, pestles." She obeyed, thinking her husband wanted to land like a hero. Tortoise closed his eyes and jumped. The fall was long. The wind screamed past him. Then crack! He landed hard. His shiny shell shattered into pieces. Mama Tortoise screamed. She ran to him, horrified. With the help of the village healer, she began to piece his shell back together using tree sap and ash. But he could never return to his former beauty. From that day forward, the tortoise shell remained cracked and rough, a permanent reminder of his trickery. And that is how the tortoise got his broken shell. Today, when you see a tortoise walking slowly, carrying his cracked back, remember this: greed may fill your belly, but it will always cost you something greater. What lesson did you learn from this story? Tell us in the comments. If you love stories like this, tales that carry the heartbeat of Africa, don't forget to subscribe to Tales of the Motherland. New stories every week. Until next time, may your path be wise and your spirit full.